Coming up in this vlog, I explore Liseberg in Sweden for my first ever visit. I get to try out every major ride including Helix, Valkyria, Boulder and so much more. If you like this video, be sure to let me know in the comments and I'll definitely make some more for the rest of my travels this year. Anyways, without further ado, let's rewind to 1 PM at the front entrance. Good afternoon, long time no see. I feel like I say that at the beginning of every video these days. Today we are here at Liseberg in Gothenburg, Sweden. It's my first time over here, so I'm really excited to get on, you know, Helix, of course, Valkyria, Boulder, Lisebergbanan, Luna, all those amazing rides. I've just walked in, it's 20 minutes or so until all the rides open, so I'm just kind of walking around. Park hours today, 1 until 10, so a lot of time. And oh my god, there's Helix. So just going up this escalator now, I think it's the way to Helix. It had a Helix sign out the entrance, but not entirely sure. I mean, I've done very little research into this park, really. I've tried to keep it as much of a surprise as possible. And the fact that this park is in the middle of the city. I mean, I've been in Gothenburg for the last day and it's just the most incredible city. It's so nice, like it's so friendly. Everyone here is so friendly. Just the vibes are so Scandinavian and I love it. There it is. It's the thing. I feel like this room is really giving the vibes of, you know, that Squid Game room, where it's all the different hallways in the one room, kind of going up and down. That's what this reminds me of. Right, looks like it's the back car. I'm very excited. I didn't even realize that there was a wristband that I needed to collect, so they let me through this one time. So excited! Helix, so good, so good. That is some of Mac's best work. I mean, it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. Like, I wouldn't say that my expectations were too low, but I wouldn't say that they were too high either. I reckon that is like exactly what I expected. I mean, that's amazing. It has to be, it's top 10, of course, but I don't exactly know where yet. But that is genuinely, that's an amazing ride. And the fact that you're in the middle of a city as well and on the top of a hill is even crazier, because you can look all around you and see all like the high rises and all the other rides, and it's just so impressive. I guess I'm gonna head to Valkyria next because my virtual queue is about to open up. No idea where the entrance is. I'm probably going the wrong way, but I'll figure it out eventually. It's 11 minutes after the park opened and I can already tell that the operations here so far look amazing. I mean, that's what I've heard, but you know, I always have to reserve a little bit of judgment before I come to these places, but the operations here so far, 3 trains on Helix and they were stacking for maybe what, like 10 seconds. So it's insanely impressive. I didn't even like see how little research I did. I didn't even know they had one of those and I've never done one. So anyways, we're going through the virtual queue entrance. Just remembered that I still haven't got my wristband sorted, so probably not even going to get let on the ride, but yeah, we'll give it a go. Is this the Valkyria queue, or am I just... I'm going towards Boulder, aren't I? Am I going towards Boulder? What is going on? Oh my god. Let me figure this out. I can't for the life of me find this virtual queue. All I can seem to find is boulders. I really don't know where I should be going. Is it just up here? We're gonna have a look. You're gonna be kind of exploring this with me because I really have no idea what's going on here. Oh yeah, virtual queue through here, there you go. Right, I found where I meant to go, but now apparently I'm not allowed my bag on me, so we're going back into the, I think, gift shop is what she said, and I should be able to pop it in the bag there. Right, we'll figure out how this works. Well, I'm really sorry, that was all a bit rushed there with Valkyria and the whole locker situation and the whole still not having a wristband, but I think I figured it out now. I have to go back to the entrance to go collect the wristband, which is an interesting move for the guest to have to make, but I don't mind, I'm gonna go do it. And more importantly, Valkyria was absolutely amazing. I mean, I really didn't think that it would be all that, because, you know, modern B&M, not exactly the best reputation with, like, you know, being rough, and, you know, people say, you know, there's not much force and stuff, but that was pretty intense. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I thought that was amazing, so I'd definitely be riding that again later today, that's for sure. Right, wristband acquired, finally, after 2 rides. That was a long waiting guest services there. I know they told me I could have done it on a machine, but I really had no clue how this all works. I don't speak the language, so there is that, I suppose. But I think I'm gonna go try Boulder now. I've got a Lisebergbanan reservation for virtual queue in about 40 minutes. Gonna see if I can knock out Boulder before then, depending on the queue. If not, I might do something else smaller. I'm not really sure what, to be honest, but there's a lot I have to do, and I've got until 10 tonight to do it. And that might sound like I'm getting nut rides, but actually sunset here is about 10:30, 11:15, so never mind, this might be a little long. I might go see what else I can do, I don't know. Or I might just wait it out here. All the locals are probably looking at this thinking it's like a 2-hour wait and wondering why I'm waiting in this. I have no concept, it says 40 minutes on the front, so God. Bit loud, Boulder. Do you want to just let me talk and then maybe do your airtime after that? Every single time that goes off, I just think someone's like driven their car into the park or something. All I can say is, people call that a mini El Toro, and if that is a mini El Toro, then I am so excited to see what the actual El Toro is like, because that was amazing. I mean, of course, it's more a family thrill coaster because, I mean, the speeds are not super high, it's not as tall as something like El Toro, and the airtime is much more like floater airtime, but there's so much of it. There's like, what, 7, 8, 9 hills throughout the ride, if not more, and it just seems like you're getting launched into like hill after hill after hill after hill, and it's so good. No, 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 no! I've ended up just spending the last half an hour, 40 minutes just filming because this park is just so beautiful to be around. I don't even need to ride anything and I'm happy. So I've just been going around Helix, going around Luna, going around Boulder, Valkyria, all these places. And it all just looks so nice. It's like they've got such a high standard through the whole park that none of the areas feel kind of outdated in any way. Got the back. I'm very excited to see how this is compared to the front, because the front was some really good airtime actually, and a lot of people do say this ride's better in the front, so I reckon it might actually be right there, but we'll see how this holds up. So, just got off Boulder in the back row, or the back car I suppose, not really the back row. I have to say, I think that might be even better, dare I say. I mean, if you're coming here for Helix, don't sleep on that thing, because it is definitely at least on the same level. I mean, there are so many people around here, like on the paths and everything, and I really thought today was going to be like 60, 90-minute queues for everything, but really it's not. Helix is on half an hour, Valkyria is on like 40 minutes, Boulder's on 40 minutes, everything else is half an hour or less, and really it doesn't feel like a busy day here. But then you look at the paths and it's absolutely packed all around here, so they just run this place really well. Right, found the entrance. 10 to 20 minutes. So that doesn't look... I don't know where I'm going. Is this virtual or... I think it might just be through here. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad at all. It's only around here and then through there into the building. And I don't know how much queue's in the building, but I assume not too much. About 15 minutes later, it didn't take very long at all. I'm excited to see how this is, because this has a lot better stats than I thought it did. I mean, it's got what? 150 feet tall, 5,000 feet of track, something like that. Lisebergbanan, actually really fun. I still don't know how you pronounce it, so I might be saying it completely wrong. But that was actually really fun. Definitely a family coaster, and you could tell it was a little bit older, like it was kind of like really side to side, but not rough, I'd say. It was just like very side to side motion. But it was really cool, it was really fast. It went on forever. So, I mean, in terms of family coasters, that's really quite high up there for me, I think. Just got off Luna. I forgot to kind of update the vlog at all, so I kind of just got on. It was a virtual queue, very simple. I got on in like what, 2-3 minutes, and I've made another one for Valkyria in like an hour. So it's going pretty well with the virtual queue. It's a really good system, and do not forget to use it when you're here, because I completely forgot it was here until I saw a sign for it. So don't forget to use it, because it is actually really helping me. In the meantime, I'm thinking I might get something to eat. I don't exactly know where. I don't really know what there is here. I've heard a lot about Max, but I don't know whether or not I feel like that at the moment, to be honest. So I might just carry on wandering around, maybe do another ride on Helix, I don't know. This area around Luna, I mean, I know it's the newest area, but it really does look nice. I mean, it gives that proper old school feel, like with the colors and everything, and it all fits together so well. I love it. I'm going to try my best to enjoy this ride, but I'm pretty sure I've accidentally gotten my bag stuck in a locker. So we're going to have to deal with that after the ride. So for now, I'm just trying not to think about it. Never mind. Okay, I managed to get my bag, but I kind of got my phone out of my bag after my first ride on Valkyria without really thinking, oh, you know, you might not only be able to open the locker once. Obviously, yes, you're only allowed to open the locker once. Then someone else put their bags in my locker with my bag, but luckily I got it back. You know, it was no real issue. And now I'm going to be trying out Max, which is a Swedish thing. I definitely have never had this before, so I'm just going to see how it is, because apparently it's got a reputation for being pretty good. So anyways, I thought I was going to be having a nice meal at Max, maybe in front of Valkyria, but there's no seats really anywhere. Definitely not inside the restaurant, definitely not out here. So I'm just kind of sat here on the floor. The fries, absolutely incredible. Burger, we're going to taste, but it looks pretty good to me. But the fries are the real star of the show here, I think. So I had the burger, I thought it was pretty good. It tasted a bit like a wimpy burger, so like back in the UK. So make of that what you will if you've ever had a wimpy. Personally, I quite like it, so I quite like that. Now I'm gonna do this weird little Gerslauer sky roller thing, I want to say it's called. I don't know exactly the name of it, but I do know that I've never really seen one of these before, so I do have to say, the constant hills, definitely taxing. You're definitely getting your exercise in when you're coming here, that's for sure. I managed to get 9 flips on the sky roller thing. I'll tell you why it doesn't work very well. So because the wind is obviously only coming from one direction, and the way that you spin on those is a lot slower than, you know, just a regular skyfly. So it kind of, you can't get any momentum going. So you can flip fine. If you're lucky, you'll get 2. But then you can't keep it going like you can on a skyfly. So even though I got 9 flips, they weren't all in a row. They were kind of, you had to start from scratch basically every second flip. Anyways, trying out the screaming swing now. The only one of these I've ever done is Rush at Thorpe Park. So I'm hoping that this maybe has a slightly better cycle, maybe swings a bit higher, a bit like Rush used to do. That was the best screaming swing I've ever done, although obviously only Rush had to compare to that. But that is seriously good. Like, it actually chucks you up out your seat on each of the swings. It's amazing. If I said I was looking forward to this, I would be lying. I am not good with heights, so I was not good with atmosphere, but I did it, and actually the views up there were really good. I bet you can guess what I'm doing now. I can't believe I've only done this once, to be honest. I mean, I've done all of the other major coasters more than once, so I'm very excited to get back on Helix again. So, not only did I get on Helix once on the back row, but actually, when the train came back around, there was a spare seat on the back row. Person who took over me was only a single, so I actually got 2 rides on the back row. So that made that 45-50 minute wait much more worth it. And I mean, I think I rescinded everything I said about Boulder being the best ride here, because I think that was made slightly in error. I mean, my ride on Helix was maybe the 3rd or 4th one of the day. So it definitely had not warmed up. That was so much faster, so much better. And I really wanted to go for the front, and the front was open, but I loved the back so much on my first ride, I had to do it again. Anyways, time seems to be fading rather quick. I know the day only started at 1, but I thought it would still feel like quite a long day, because, I mean, obviously the park's open till 10, but it feels like I just got here, and now it's about 7 o'clock, half 7. So I've got a reservation at Valkyria in 15 minutes, but before then, I might just go around, take some videos and stuff, maybe have a look at the queue for Boulder, see what that's looking like for afterwards. And then, I suppose what from that, I've kind of done everything that I wanted to do. I mean, I still want to do Loki if I can, but it's been on quite a big queue all day, and there's been basically no virtual queue slots. So I'd like to do Loki, you know, just get myself ready for the gyro swing that's coming to Pleasure Beach next year. So I'd like to do that. But apart from that, I don't really know what else I want to do. Yeah, just kind of hung around, not really doing much the last half an hour, just soaking it all in, to be honest. Just doing the virtual queue on Valkyria. That is not a long wait at all, brilliant. Just got off Valkyria. I swear to God, I love that ride more and more every single time I do it. I mean, that might genuinely... I mean, I've not really done any of the elite B&Ms in the world. I think my favorite would be Osiris, but I think maybe now my favorite might be this because it's so good. And I mean, I'm used to Oblivion, which is all, you know... I mean, it's Oblivion, it's just a drop and that's about it. But this has so much to it. And that ride would have been nearly perfect if the person next to me didn't vomit at the end of the ride. It didn't really go on me, but it was like this close. Right, well, it's finally time for Loki. I've been looking forward to this all day. I mean, obviously it's just been such a big queue, so I haven't really had the chance, but I think it's only about half an hour now, so not so bad. I mean, this has consistently been the busiest ride in the whole day. Loki, but very good. I've never really done a big gyro swing like that. I mean, the biggest one I've done before that is maybe what, Cyclonator, the Portons Park. So I didn't really have any idea what that was going to be like, and it's so good. Like the sense of speed on that when you go through the swings, it's like none of the other ones I've ever done before. Anyways, if you can tell that I'm rushing, my virtual queue for Boulder expired like 5 minutes ago. And I'm trying to get there as quick as I can, seeing maybe, hopefully they let me in. But if they don't, it's only like a 20-30 minute wait anyway, so it's not going to be the end of the world, but it might just mean one more ride at the end of the day on Helix. So, you know, hopefully they let me in. The queue's all the way down to here. Am I cooked? I think I'm cooked. Success, not only did I manage to get in with that virtual queue, even though it was about 10 minutes out of date, but I also managed to get the very back row. And I'm just realizing now that there was those empty seats I could have taken, so I don't know what's going on with that, but whatever. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this compares to earlier on in the day, because I haven't ridden this since about 2:30, and it's nearly 9 o'clock now, so I'm hoping it'll have warmed up a bit, because it was pretty good today, but I mean, I'm looking forward to a little bit of a faster ride for sure. Well, not only managed to get one ride on Boulder, but thanks to that little spare seat trick I've been pioneering today, I've actually gotten 2. So I'm pretty happy with that. 2 back row rides, giving empty seats a home, and yeah, that's running much better in the second half of the day. I still wouldn't say it beats Helix for me, and I still wouldn't say it beats the 2 wooden coasters that I put above it, Zeus and Leviathan. Both of those, I think, just have a little bit of extra edge. I still think it feels a little bit family thrill, but that being said, there is so much airtime. Every hill delivers airtime. It's not particularly strong. There is quite a few hills where it is very strong, but not so much on most of them, which is okay, because it's perfect for the kind of audience that it's attracting, and it's perfect for its height limit. Anyways, into the last hour of the day now, so I reckon final stop's going to be Helix. Maybe 1 ride, maybe 2 rides, depending on how bad the queue is. Queues here have been not so bad today, so I haven't really seen a queue over 50-60 minutes, so it's pretty mediocre. And I think it would have been even less actually, but I believe all the schools are finishing today. You know what, just made this decision as I was filming that. This looks like it's got empty seats, so we're gonna go for another round on Lisebergbanan. Look at that, 4 trains and rolling trains. That is the Liseberg way. Just got off Lisebergbanan. That is such a fun ride. I mean, it's not exactly intense, but it's fast and it goes on forever and it just feels so classic. I know it's a Zero, but it's made using Schwarzkopf designs. It just feels so classic Schwarzkopf. Like, it feels like that same kind of edge that Olympia Lupin has, and I love it. I love it so much. The board says 20 to 30 minutes. There's people leaving the entrance. Maybe not the best sign, but you know, we'll ignore that for now. We're gonna try and get at least one more ride on the gorgeous Helix. By the way, if you're interested in seeing where I rank all of these rides after today, like the big roller coasters, I will just put it up here after, you know, I go back to the hotel in the evening, kind of compile my thoughts, see what I really think, and then I'll pop them here for you if anyone cares. I'm sure it's really not that interesting, but you know, sometimes even if I've never watched the YouTuber, I like to just know their thoughts. I like to know what they thought of something. Whoa, golden hour, hello. Considering it's 9 at night, you'd think a lot more people would have gone home, but you can hear the music a lot better in here, because when I was in here earlier and it was busy, so many people were talking, you couldn't even hear the music. And who doesn't want to hear I'm a score? Well, one ride wasn't enough to end out the night. Neither was 2, neither was 3. Some working guy just dropped the table, but I just got 4 final rides on Helix, just because there's so many empty seats on the train that needed filling, so I just filled them. I mean, if you're coming to a theme park by yourself, there has to be some kind of advantage, right? Like, because I don't want to go to a theme park by myself, but if I'm here by myself, you know, you might as well take some advantage of it. And you know what, actually, those were my favorite 4 rides I probably had of the day. I mean, Helix is just incredible. It's one of the best map coasters I've ever done. There's my train going round empty. How sad. Look, it's a mouse. It's a mouse. Hello. It's so cool how just as you're walking out of the park, you're just surrounded by a whole city. I mean, you are literally in the middle of the city. Where else do you get that? I mean, I can think of a number of places where you get that, but none of them I've been to. I mean, it just makes me want to visit Liseberg in Finland, because that's another really good example of an amusement park slap bang in the middle of a city. And I'd love to go to Helsinki just for that. Anyways, I suppose that's it for the vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you stayed this late, then I don't actually know how long this vlog is going to end up being. I'm thinking hopefully around the 20-minute mark, but I'm probably way off on that. I probably filmed way too much. But anyways, I will see you in a video hopefully sooner than this gap. And thank you so much for watching. Come visit Liseberg. It's amazing. Helix is amazing. Boulder's amazing. Valkyria is amazing. Their operations are amazing. The whole park is just amazing. So definitely make it a point to come and visit. And the city of Gothenburg is amazing. It's really just lovely to be around here. And I've never really been to Scandinavia, so it's been a real treat for me. So anyways, I will see you soon. Sorry to make this outro so long. Bye bye.